I
Right, the
reached
party
out to
itself.
a couple of friends of mine who are on the left. And my one friend, or at least formerly of the left, my one friend has a son who is now 16 and who was, like she was, very left, a committed Democrat. And he's been raised in New York City, surrounded by other Democrats, and gone through the school systems there, which are replete with Democrats. And he and many of his friends now are Trump supporting, MAGA hat wearing Republicans. And so I asked her after I saw this article in NBC, and I knew you were going to come on today. I said, try to explain, in a nutshell, what did it? How did he have this dramatic transformation? Because I've known them. She summed it up as follows. She said, the main communication between government and young people is education. If the curriculum is that white voices don't matter anymore, that's alienating to every white boy out there. She said, my son feels that they have blamed straight white men for everything. He is not allowed to read white male authors at school. And it reminded me, Jordan, of a story my one friend told me about his sister, who was a visiting professor at Smith College, where she came in. They asked her to come be a visiting professor. She was from Yale, and she taught English. And she got reported almost immediately to the dean of her group. Why? Not because her syllabus for the students had a bunch of white males on there, but because she had because there was a white male on the syllabus. Westmore and Ned Lamont and Gretchen Whitmer will never acknowledge any of this, nor, God forbid, say that it's a potential problem.
Yeah, well, that's more indication of just how deep the rot goes. I seriously can't see, and I don't say this with any satisfaction. I really like McGill University in Montreal. I had a great graduate education there. I had a great advisor. And I loved teaching at Harvard. And I really enjoyed the University of Toronto for the 20 years I was there before everything fell apart in about 2017. And I'm not the least bit happy to be pointing my finger at these institutions and say that they've not only lost their way, but that they're perverting and all of our young people and all of our institutions, and that they're clearly not salvageable.